Welcome back to Poke King. Today we are going to explain you to the specific topic of Pokemon multiverse. Well, many of you have known that Pokemon art style is constantly changing from the Kanto story art to Journey's master story art. So, what if I told you that Ash Ketchum doesn't just exist in one timeline but infinite one? He's saved by his journey, his Pokemon, and even his fucking fate of being the chosen one. Welcome to the Pokemon Multiverse, where every region Ash is creating a different legend in himself. First of all, welcome to the Madness in the Multiverse. This is the series in which we will see all different Ash Ketchum in a single panel, what they are doing, how they are doing, and really fucked up weird timeline mixed up battles. So check that out in description. You can find the link there, and we are going to explain you every character we get in this series and different timeline Ash Ketchum in this video. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon for many upcoming videos just like this. So let's begin. The first one is the version of original Ash Ketchum. We can say that he has at least three arc of stories in the series. The Kanto region arc, the Johto region arc, and a side story arc, the Orange Island arc. These whole three arc combined create our original S Ketchum, or we can call it the OGS. And if you want to name it by the region, we can call it the Kanto region S Ketchum. So this is our first S Ketchum in the alternate versions. If we call a alternate version of himself, this S Ketchum somehow, because of his fight in the Orange Island, his Pikachu absorbed the electricity of Zapdos. This is an alternate version. If you haven't noticed, I'm telling you about an alternate version of himself after telling the original version. This alternate version somehow created a gear which, by absorbing legendary Pokemon powers like Pikachu absorbed the electricity of Zapdos. Now he can somehow upgrade his electricity. Pikachu can upgrade his electricity to an overdrive mode, which is way too powerful. To put it simply, a normal Pokemon is using the power of a legendary Pokemon by some specific mode, some specific techniques that as created with Pikachu. The same thing happened when Ash fully understood this thing, and after some brutal training, he and his Charger went to fight Moltres. And what happened? They got beaten, but Charizard somehow absorbed the flame of Moltres using his tail's flame, and he absorbed it. And after way too brutal training, he finally gained access to a legendary flame in the Charger well, as was with him this time. And this is a really brutal version of Ash Ketchum. I'm saying this. So this is our first original and the alternate. We are going to talk about both here. So what happened here is that after knowing that his Pokemons, by absorbing and training and gaining access to new powers, he has a bit of a instinct driven personality here. He is a more of a lone ranger. He became a loner, slowly becoming a loner, because he has already traveled the whole Kanto, the Orange Islands, and Johto. After losing in the league to Harrison, he decided that he will not go to any new region this time, but he will go with this flow, this whole thing. After knowing that he can absorb legendary Pokemon's power by using some specific techniques, he can create new techniques too. He decided to go for Celebi. Okay, he will go for Celebi. This time, he wanted his Bailey to absorb some of his grass type power because he has seen what a Celebi can do. So he wanted him to absorb those powers. But something happened, and because of him being too greedy, he had left Misty Brock. He is now alone. He's searching for him in the mysterious forest, and shit happens because of Celebi getting a bit angry on Ash, um, he got erased from the timeline, and he got up in the a timeline where he does not exist. Okay, everyone else exists. He doesn't like. Everyone has forgotten about him, and he became a lone ranger here, a truly ghost trainer. He had all his Pokemons. That's not a problem here, but no one remember these as Ketchum. This is why this alternate version of Ash Ketchum can be called a wild trainer or a ghost trainer. So tell me guys, how do you think this Ash Ketchum is? Because many of the alternate versions are going to be absolutely wild upcoming next. This is our first video on an alternate version of Ash Ketchum as the template of the original Ash Ketchum or the Kanto Ash Ketchum. He had already completed the all three regions, the Kanto, the Orange Island, and the Johto League. Everything went quite similar to that, but just because you get access to the power of Japdo, and after that, he tried to develop that. And another point is here he decided to go for another track, and Machado also do this. After getting confirmation by fighting Moltres, they decided to do it once more by using the catalyst as a belief to gain the power of grass type from Celebi. As Celebi got angry, he just threw him into a timeline where no one remembers him or he does not exist there. So yeah, this is our first Ash Ketchup's alternate version, the Ghost Ketchup or the Wild Trainer. So tell me, how do you like this? If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell icon. I'll meet you in the second episode of this series. Until then, see you later.